What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out finding the best Sunday roast in London. This will actually be the first time that we've ever seen a Sunday roast.
Yeah, in its entirety. We've heard of it.
Yes, we've definitely heard of it. I know that it's a very popular dish in Britain, but it's something that I've been meaning to check out for a very long time, just never got around to it until now. I'm really excited for this video, by the way.
Yeah, is it like similar to the English breakfast in the sense that when you say Sunday roast, it's like multiple items that usually consist of a Sunday roast?
I think normally, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but you guys would say a Sunday roast dinner.
Oh, okay.
I believe. I'm not 100% sure about
things,
that.
Yeah.
Oh, I think so. I think it's bound to be more than just a roast.
Just the beef.
Right. Now, obviously...
Although I guess it could be lamb, maybe.
Oh, I don't even know about that.
I assume beef.
I'm assuming it's beef, but yeah, maybe it is. I don't really know anything about it. But obviously, we do roast from time to time here, generally pot roast. Also, obviously, cooking a roast, slow cooking it and making a beef stew or whatnot. I'm not really sure what our, if someone said, we're going to have a roast dinner here,
I feel like it would be here, you would have like a chuck roast or something, slow cooked all day, so it's like falling apart and moist and delicious. And then like mashed potatoes and maybe a dinner roll and green beans and like things like that.
Wouldn't you take that to mean pot roast?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be like a single hunk of meat on your plate. It would be like kind of chopped, how do you describe it? Shredded?
Falling apart, like shredded beef kind of.
Yeah. So anyways, guys, this is a long video. It's about 36 minutes, so I think we'll go ahead and jump in and check out not only finding the best Sunday roast in London, but actually learning about the Sunday roast for the very first time.
I don't want to bury the lead, but I am so excited for this episode.
You said you've never had a proper Sunday roast before, right?
No, I have not, and I am very excited.
You should be, because they are delicious. I think some people give them a bad rep, but honestly, they've come a long way.
Oh, those
since
potatoes
we were doing these in, the 1500s.
Yorkshire
we've
pudding.
evolved a lot.
Is that what that is?
Yes. And are those potatoes on both sides?
That's what it looks like.
Okay, if there's two types of potatoes, I'm down.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Oh!
The gravy, yeah.
We've got English breakfast in the morning and then Sunday roast at night.
I think I've definitely done that, yeah. I've got the most traditional British day of all time. That's the way to do it.
All right.
That looks so good.
That looks really good.
I'm hungry
so first
already.
up of the day, we're at Fallow.
Fallow.
It's relatively new. It's only been open since 2019.
Looks expensive.
But is a huge hit with Londoners. It's on the Michelin Guide. Doesn't have a star yet, but it's on the guide.
What was
Did you see
that?
those Yorkshire
rundown.
puddings?
What is a Sunday roast?
How'd you know
Sunday
that?
roast at its core is a few key elements.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a roast meat.
Okay.
The meat can vary.
Okay.
Usually between beef,
Oh,
chicken,
that looks good.
pork, or maybe lamb.
Chicken. And
You're gonna have
pork.
potatoes, and the potatoes are gonna be roasted. They're not gonna be mashed like a Thanksgiving
Those
dinner.
look
They're gonna be
crispy.
roasted.
Oh, they do.
He said
Okay.
roasted.
What's this little? Is that an onion? What is that?
Maybe.
Oh, is that a garnish of some sort?
No, to me it looks like a sauce.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe even like a little, it looks kind of like a poached egg.
I guess it does a little bit. You know, that's very interesting that he said it could be beef, pork, chicken.
I know, I wouldn't have guessed pork or chicken.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and guess when most Brits say they're going to have a Sunday roast, they probably
beef, usually.
mean beef and maybe lamb. I'm guessing very rarely do they mean chicken.
I mean...
Because, I mean, can you have a chicken roast? Is that, I mean...
Yeah, roast chicken.
A roasted chicken. I'm saying a roast that's a chicken. I'm thinking of a big hunk of meat, basically, when I think of roast.
Bones removed.
Potatoes on the plate in the UK.
Oh, look at that.
Of course.
We're also gonna have some vegetables on the plate.
Like what?
These
Carrots.
can vary. I know you're not a huge vegetable fan.
I want to point out, potato is a vegetable. At least in America. Go on.
Some common themes, things like carrots.
Yeah, right.
Things like
That looks so
parsnips.
good, guys.
Maybe some cabbage on there as well.
Yeah.
Cabbage is quite traditional.
All right.
It looks
try
good.
it.
Weird.
It looks good, right?
It tastes good though.
All right.
Honestly, that's kind of it. Usually a gravy. I'm going to be wanting a gravy with mine. And hopefully
Oh my
a
goodness.
Yorkshire pudding.
Oh,
I don't know if you've
That
had
looks
many
good.
Yorkshire puddings before.
I have. And it's
Look at that Yorkshire
frozen
pudding.
America.
how did you know that was a Yorkshire pudding?
Because we have been sent packets.
Yeah, that's
of the
true.
powder to make them. We have not made them yet because I heard that you have to have a special pan, but maybe
That's
you could do
true.
it in like a cupcake pan.
I totally forgot about that. But
Those
like,
are huge. They look like mushrooms.
I can't picture that being a pudding. Like the texture.
It's not pudding.
I understand it's not the same as our pudding, but even so, it still doesn't look like it would have the texture of what I'm thinking even a British pudding would have.
Yeah.
It's just basically like I've always thought of pudding being kind of dessert related, generally speaking.
Yeah.
But no matter what, that looks delicious. That looks amazing.
Can we go back just a tiny bit because I want to hear what he's saying
Sure.
about.
I'm going to be wanting a gravy with
Oh,
mine,
that looks so
and
good.
hopefully
It really
a
does.
Yorkshire pudding.
Look at the peas.
I don't know if you've had many Yorkshire puddings before.
I have, and it throws an American off.
Yes.
Because our
Throws an
pudding
American.
is the sweet, usually custardy, butterscotch or vanilla or chocolate that you get with your desserts. It's
There
just
will
sweet.
be no custard on these plates. So a Yorkshire pudding is basically a batter that's made of flour, eggs, and milk.
Yeah.
You then put that into hot oil,
Okay.
put it in an oven,
Yeah.
and the steam causes it to rise
So
and
it's like
inflate.
puffy.
Okay.
And you end up with this
What?
nice, crispy,
Is it-
fluffy, slightly chewy little,
So it's kind of like
basically, that you can kind of like hold your gravy in.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
it's kind of like a
Looks
roll
good.
in a way.
So there's
A
a couple of things that I
little.
think
A little
we should
bit.
Lighter,
I think to
but-
give you the best idea of like what a standard roast is in the UK, we should order beef at every spot. Their big focus here is on like sustainability. They're a big fan of like nose to tail cooking.
Yeah.
So they'll
like
get
that.
these like a full animal in basically and
That's
figure out a
good.
way to use every part of it.
Okay.
Cool. So we'll get their beef roast here. It's dairy cow rump. Even
Dairy
that
cow
is kind
rump.
of like an emphasis on sustainability because
Why?
it's a dairy cow, usually separate to cows that are farmed for their meat. And then there's also one special thing that I think they have on the menu that I want to get for you, but it's not actually on the written menu. It's a bit of a secret menu item.
Yeah, what is it?
Speaking of using the entire animal,
Yeah.
they will cook up a pig's head for you.
Okay.
and we can
Okay.
eat that.
We're gonna
They
get you one of
fry
those.
it, so you almost get that like chicharron, like crispy skin
No,
effect.
I'm good.
Okay.
And it's
Okay,
No.
I like pork rinds. I like the crispy skin of a pig, right?
I'm not usually a fan of pork rinds and stuff.
But I don't know about eating directly off of the head. It's a little
I
bit
mean, his teeth
different.
are still there.
Like, yeah, like I don't know. It's just something I'm not
Yeah.
used to.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you know, I think eating some liver or kidney or heart or something like an organ meat is one thing, but going to eat off the head directly, I don't know.
a little squeamish.
I'm sure it'd be fine. It probably tastes just the
Yeah.
same as other pork meat, but
I love the idea, the concept of eating nose to tail. But
yes, you have a hard time
in
with
practice,
You have a hard time with it, yeah.
Little unnerving.
it. Yeah.
very delicious. So much
We're
fun.
getting a whole head.
I think so. Or most of the head.
Oh, look at some pig's face while I'm eating. Come on, man.
Hey, that's a bit rude to me. Come on, now. If you want, I can just go. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Turn around.
Happy Sunday.
Hey, happy Sunday.
How are we?
Fantastic. How are
Very
you?
well.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
Dude, that is. Oh man, that looks good.
It does look good.
Dairy cow rump
Less
roast.
There we
Traditional
go.
Sunday roast. We serve that with a bacon butter sauce.
Oh,
What sauce
This is a bacon butter sauce. So
bacon
all the
butter
traditional
sauce.
Yes.
Smoked bacon supplier.
Oh my
Thank you
goodness.
very
so
much.
much.
It's
I
fantastic.
I just
I
couldn't.
got to start eating now.
I could eat it.
But I will.
It's
just
a
take
little
bit of a plate.
unusual
Mix up.
for me,
I'm gonna
but
go here.
look at that meat
What is
though.
this right here? I'll just grab a whole one.
So that's a roast potato.
Oh, nice.
That looks
Oh, it
crispy on the
does.
outside.
Chips?
Yes.
We have parsnips,
Oh,
not
parsnips.
chips.
They
I
do
call
look
them
like
chips.
chips.
Do you want to like
So
rip
this
that
is
in
Yorkshire pudding, which I can split for you. Also, take a bit of the pork crackling.
half? Thank you.
Oh, I'll
You
take
know
some of
it's
that.
chicharron.
Greens.
What's the thing in the middle?
Salad.
Tall Yorkie. That's going to be red cabbage. We also have some
Yeah, what is
greens
that?
cooked down with confit garlic, he said.
Right here, you're talking about?
Yeah, in the
Well,
middle.
I mean, the theme that you might be getting here is like slightly gourmet.
Yeah.
This is, I would say, the fanciest place that we're going to hit today.
$40.
Because all
This
the
is the
foods-
gravy they put on it.
it's not bad for that though. Like that's.
Put on
It was
everything?
40 pounds, wasn't it?
No,
I
$40.
actively
Was it
encourage
$40?
gravy going
Oh.
on the whole plate. Oh, look how crispy that is, man.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
They bring you a whole jug
Is
of
this one of
grape.
those things where you got to put everything in a bite, or you eat?
Yeah, at this point I know that generally speaking Brits tend to like gravy. I hear about that all the time. Gravy this, gravy that. I do like some gravy, but it's like I think you guys take your gravy
next
experience to the next level in the UK.
This looks really good though.
It really
Fan of,
does.
Like combining all the aspects of my plate in one.
I wonder what
I
kind of
think it's a
green
good
that
way
is.
to get a representative.
Wonder what kind of
plate.
greens those
So
are.
I might give that a
I think
go.
it was collard greens.
Wow. Roast is cooked perfectly.
The meat itself.
Oh yeah.
Listen to those
Tender.
potatoes.
Oh, I like that.
Fantastic flavor to it. The gravy, amazing. Come on.
This is like I love it. It showcases the difference between the uncivilized Americans eating and the Brits. The proper
Oh, I love
Brits.
it. Yeah.
He's over there with his knife and fork, gently a little bite, and over here. That's us.
This potato is perfect.
Yeah, can I call your attention to how crispy the outside of that roast potato is?
That was crazy.
I
How
can't believe how
crackly it
crispy
was.
It's so fantastic.
Yes.
The look at the inside, dude, is so soft.
Fluffy.
Yeah. Wow.
That, in my eyes, might be like an almost perfect roast potato.
I agree.
Gravy and Yorkshire puddings is
Gravy on everything,
Match
man.
made in heaven.
Would you do that?
I
This
would
is
probably
perfect
put it
for
on the side and dip it.
The gravy.
Are you a
That's how
Yorkshire pudding
crispy that
I
fan?
is.
love that.
I had one before, yeah, but not like this. This is fantastic.
I think when I've cooked roast in the past, the real skill I think comes in with the sort of timings of things often.
Sure.
Especially when you're cooking at home, because you don't have that much oven space. And you're
Yeah.
like, okay, well, I need the meat to be ready and rested
Yeah,
at
it'd
this
be
time. I need
stressful.
the Yorkshires to go in the oven.
You're doing all of that?
The roast potatoes to be nice and crispy at this temperature.
Yeah.
So it's really hard. But what they do here is they really do seem to dedicate time to each individual ingredient.
Sure.
They've got a guy downstairs whose entire job is cooking roast potatoes and Yorkshire
Wow.
Dude,
Oh, look
that's
at
a
that.
pretty nice job.
Pretty cool job.
Yeah.
But so they're churning these out fresh throughout the day. So
Yeah,
I
that
think
looks
the fact that
good.
they've kind of gone that extra mile to ensure quality roasts is really impressive,
yeah.
and it really pays off.
It's interesting because the roasted potatoes were crispy, but the chips are
Are soft,
soggier, or
usually.
softer, and so that's kind of the opposite of what I think it would be here. The chips are usually. Or the fries here would be crispier, and the roasted potatoes, if you will, would
Are
be
softer. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I definitely prefer the crispy roasted potatoes.
yeah, I do too.
Can't believe we got 4 more of these, man. I want to eat all this so bad.
I'm killing this
I'm
thing.
so impressed with how great this is. This
Crack
wasn't the
into crack
surprise.
into the pig.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
So you said
Oh
this was
my
like
goodness.
confit and then deep fried.
Wow.
That looks
Oh, wow.
insane. Oh my
Oh
god.
goodness.
I don't know the best angle of attack for this, to be honest.
Just go turn it and
that
get
looks
a little
fatty.
bit.
It looks
Yeah,
delicious.
I'm not
I
a
don't think
big
I've ever
fan
seen
of like
a
fatty
big head
meat.
like this.
Have you had like a hog roast before? It's kind of like the vibe I'm getting from this is like really
Ooh,
like fancy.
I
hog
am.
I have,
That looks good.
I don't think I've had a head that's been cut.
Oh,
feed in.
They're like
I wanna know what that thing
content
is in the
up here.
middle.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
Pork crackling is like one of my favorite foods. We need to get you some pork scratchings at some point.
That's absolutely incredible. Wow. Like this could have been the center of the roast. How many people do you think could eat this? At least 3.
Oh,
I mean,
looks
having
like
just
it.
taken
That's
a
a
bite,
big piece.
I
Yeah.
can do that all on my own.
No, you absolutely could not. Stop it.
I don't know about that.
That's a lot.
That literally melts in your mouth. And the skin,
The skin. This is phenomenal. Wow.
skin.
I've never had pork like this before.
no, me neither.
Okay.
It's incredible when you, like, sure, you want to use the whole animal, but to be able to do it in a way that's, like, incredible.
Yeah,
They're not just like, oh, we're going to use the head for, like, something.
me
Yeah.
knowing nothing about this place or cooking, and then just me talking. When they said, oh, we're also going to give you half a pig's head because we use all the animal, I'm like, okay. A little bit of the throw away the pig's head. Like, it's a secret menu thing, which is like, okay, how good could it be? Why is this not on the menu? This, I can't believe how good this is. The roast is incredible.
Probably 'cause they don't have that
If I was to
many
come
of
back
them.
here, I would be like,
That's true,
give me
yeah.
this. And all the sides, of course.
You only get
I'm aware that we
2
need
per
to pace
pig.
ourselves.
So
Yeah.
Because we have more to eat, but we haven't tried the cauliflower cheese yet either. Have you had this before?
Cauliflower cheese? Is that what he said?
Cauliflower
I do not
cheese.
like cauliflower.
This might be kind of hot, so just, you don't like cauliflower?
No.
Do you like cheese
Cheese.
sauce?
Yes.
I like
And you might like
cauliflower
this.
raw.
Because cauliflower cheese, I'd say the emphasis is more on the cheesiness than the cauliflower.
The cheese is taking place of the noodle.
There is, again,
So is it
some debate
actual cheese
among Brits
with
as
cauliflower?
Yeah, I think
Cauliflower
so.
cheese is traditional and deserves a
Oh my
place on the
goodness.
roast.
Wow.
That's just all
I
cheese,
didn't.
by
I
the
didn't
way.
mean. I didn't mean to do this, but I don't want to be wasteful. Wow.
Personally, I'm on the side of you should have cauliflower cheese with roast dinners because
Yeah.
it's really tasty and delicious.
This is so fantastic. I'm gonna need an IV drip of Lipitor. My cholesterol is gonna hit triple digits today. Oh my goodness. Were your roast dinners going up this good? Your nana's gonna see this.
My roast dinners growing up were not this gourmet.
Intricate.
gourmet, oh
This is
yeah.
very much like, if we were to kind of categorize the roasts that we're having today,
Sure.
this is the one where like you've moved to the city, You want to invite your parents into town and be like, this is what it's like in London.
Yeah.
Look how well I'm doing.
Yeah.
Take them to Fallow.
And
they
even
will
though I'm
be
doing
blown
well,
away.
Mom and Dad, you're visiting, so you're paying.
You're still but look how well I'm doing.
As far as price point's concerned, like where does this rest with the cost of a Sunday roast?
We're
normally?
definitely on the fancier end of the scale here.
This place is really nice.
It's a nice place.
Really
You can tell
Like,
it's
it
nice.
doesn't- It's not like a snooty vibe. by
no,
any
no,
means.
no, 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 no.
But I think for this plate,
Yeah.
you're looking at £32 for the beef roast, which I would say is definitely on the higher end. But
32
I've had a lot
pounds.
of roasts in London.
It was
I've had a
like
lot of pub roasts,
$40.
restaurant roasts. I do feel like this sits very well on the sort of like value for money scale.
Yeah, I mean, this is so
I
good.
would say so. It
I'm
looks
looking at that
really
pig's
good
head.
for the
I just
money.
want to keep eating
The
it.
quality.
Like, I'm weighing. You know, when you go out drinking, you're like, how much can I drink before I get too much and then get sick? This is not for food. It's like, how much of this can I eat versus how horrible I'll feel later from overeating?
Yeah, I can
That's
imagine
gonna
you overeat that.
Wow. All right. Well,
Enough sauce.
I'd love to stay here all day and chew the fat.
Quite literally.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit here all day and chew the confit half pig's head, as the idiom goes.
Of course, yeah, the old saying.
But
But we have more roast to eat. There's a few other places that I think will show off, I guess, other areas of like roast culture.
Yeah.
So I think we should probably pay up and hit the road.
all right, let's do it.
All right, man.
I really want to see like a home cooked one in someone's kitchen. I want to see what that looks like.
I hope they have that version on.
If they
YouTube.
don't, at some point we're going to have to kind of
or
like,
at least like the diner version, or like
yeah, but
something
no, I want to
different.
see. I want to see a home cooked one in someone's house. What the average Brit, what their family on Sunday or whatever, and they're going to do a Sunday roast. I'd like to see what that looks
'Cause
like
that
as well.
was like
that was
really
legit,
upscale.
like upscale. Yeah. So obviously that is not what the
That would be
average
like-
Brit is eating every Sunday or whatever.
To me, the amount of effort that went into that meal would be the amount of effort you would put into like Christmas dinner or Thanksgiving
that's-
dinner.
that was
not
huge.
like every Sunday.
No,
type.
definitely not.
Now we're here. What are we
The
doing
old
here? Where are we?
Queen's
That's
Head.
really
Old Queen's
cool.
Head in Angel.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
my neighborhood.
Yeah.
I like this
Oh
pub.
wow.
I love it.
And they also happen to do a really good Sunday roast.
Okay.
North
What
London's
makes this
best
Sunday
roast.
roast so special?
So I think compared to maybe like the restaurant style, fancy style Sunday roast that we've had, this is a very classic like pub roast. The
Okay.
environment, the food itself, the price point,
Yeah.
and just kind of the vibe.
All right, we having some brewskis with this
That
one?
looks good, man.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Look at that
Full
meat.
pub roast
The
experience,
peas
you
look
need
really fresh. Too.
Usually some hair of the dog.
Okay,
Yeah.
hair of the dog.
Hair of the
Hair
dog.
of the
What's
dog.
hair of the dog?
Very nice.
Thank you.
I can't believe you got a Guinness. We're eating 4 roasts today, and you like the thickest beer.
Obviously, when you have a pub
That is a
roast,
thick beer.
oftentimes you are like a little bit hungover, which is again why I think personally a pint of Guinness accompanies it very well.
I feel like that's just because like, oh,
That's a
God,
beautiful
I'm getting drunk, I'm
interior.
crazy.
I mean, if they invented alcoholic gravy, then that's what I would order. But still.
Alcoholic
I did
gravy.
notice just from seeing other people's Yorkshires coming out.
Yeah.
Big Yorkshire puddings here.
What big,
didn't
wide
saw
or big,
those.
tall? No.
Kind of
So this is interesting. Is having Yorkshire pudding, is that just a normal thing with all Sunday roasts?
I thought so.
It might be. I know they had something like that, but I wasn't sure if it was
Yeah, I
like that
think
was
so.
like what they always consume, even at home. Is that a normal part of Sunday
I
roast?
mean, depending on how much effort and time you
Yeah.
have, I guess.
Yeah.
both, like a bit of a bowl-shaped Yorkshire
Okay.
pudding.
Oh, there we
Really
go.
fascinating. intro.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
It first
big.
appeared in like the 1700s.
What is
in
the
cookbooks.
greens?
The cookbook was called The Whole Duty of Being a Woman,
I'm sorry?
which is a sort of housewives guide.
Yeah,
to,
I think, yes, I picked up on that.
You got that, you got that. Hey.
Just in time.
The whole duty
Yeah, we'll
of
probably
being
just
a
share. I'll
woman.
take the chicken. Thank you.
Wait, is that chicken?
Thank you very
That
much.
looks good.
Damn. Look at the size of these Yorkshires, man. I was telling you, it's like a bowl.
That's really
Look at all
really
the
good.
gravy.
I talked me through it. I got the beef, you got the
22.
chicken. This looks like the more
That's
standard
not bad.
roast, right?
Yeah, huh? I gotta say that beef looks beautiful.
Yes.
I was going to read that. Hold on. I wanted to read
Wow,
exactly what it
that's a
said.
big amount of food for $22.
Yeah, it definitely is. Corn-fed roast chicken, roast potatoes, honey glazed carrots, parsnips, curly kale, Yorkshire pudding, garlic aioli, and smoked gravy. Wow. Okay, that sounds good.
Beef, you got the chicken. This looks like the more the roast, right?
Yeah, huh?
Wading or Wadden Grove Farm, 32-day aged
That's very
longhorn
specific.
beef, roast potatoes, honey glazed carrots, parsnips, curly kale, and bone marrow gravy. Okay, that'll be
So
interesting.
2 different kinds of gravy.
Yeah,
I gotta say that beef looks beautiful.
that does
How
look
pink
good.
is that?
I mean, it's so pink, it's red.
I think that's an issue that maybe like a lot of home cooked roasts can have sometimes. Is that you do just end up overcooking the beef, and like my grandma's beef, love it to pieces, but she will char the hell out of any beef that she cooks. But I love it. It's so much
I prefer
juicier
that.
I know you do.
Yeah, but otherwise, in terms of the trimmings, we've obviously got these enormous Yorkshires. There's roast potatoes in here. I'm seeing carrots, parsnips, and I think kale as well.
Honey glazed carrots. That sounds
Dive
good.
straight in.
Wow.
Oh, hot.
That is a very juicy piece of meat. It's fantastic. This, I love this. Wow. I have to say, a stronger, delicious, and more savory flavor than the last place we went to, which is a surprise.
I think
More
it's like
savory.
32 days aged, basically a full month of dry aging.
Wow.
That does a few things. You get these kind of like bacteria in there that break the meat down, which makes it extra tender. Also, the bacteria are kind of creating like lactic acid. So you get like almost, that kind of intensely like sour flavor to it.
And potatoes
Really
here.
good.
This is a full potato cut in fourths.
That's a roasty, yep.
Yep.
I gotta say, this gravy is excellent as well.
This looks really good.
Oh, wow.
It looks so
Just getting
good.
your potatoes here, man.
Yeah?
You know, America, we got our fries, chips, we got, loaded potato boats. We do okay with potatoes, but you guys really
Elevate it.
hone in on the potato.
It can be the star of the show if you treat it with the love
Yeah.
and respect it
I
deserves.
agree.
I will say, like, often with a roast dinner, I'm kind of almost more there for the
You're definitely
potatoes
a huge potato
and the
fan.
other stuff than I am for the meat.
Really?
I know.
Wow.
Speaking of, this chicken is really good though. I think particularly when you get a piece of chicken like this that's kind
Looks
of like
very
mostly
moist.
breast, it can be quite easy to overcook and dry out. But I'm gonna give you a bit of chicken for you
Yes,
to try
thank
as
you.
well.
Yeah, I want to say that I am, generally speaking, not a huge fan of like just chicken breast. It's a very hit or miss wherever you go and get chicken breast cooked.
Right.
And it's like always, it's like so often it's just dry.
Overdone or underdone and pink. And then
underdone.
it's nasty.
But I think it's different if you get a roast breast. Like if it's roasted, I think it's usually that's much more likely to be moist than if it's like, cooked
Right.
on a grill or something.
And just grab a whole thing of beef.
I'm taking a slice of that with me.
Wow, the Yorkshire pudding.
I've not even gotten around to that
I'm
yet.
eating this in my hand, or does everyone like look at the American?
You can do that. It's fine, man. I can be a table manners snob, but I'll make you feel more at home, and I'll.
Man, people
I'll
are
rip
letting
into
me
this
have
as
it in
well.
the comments. A lot of food choice videos. How
Really?
I love pork. I'm not gonna change, baby. Here we go.
That beef is beautiful, man.
What?
Really flavorful.
Wow.
Tender.
I love it.
Striking that balance between tender and chewy is so hard.
Yeah, I agree. And with the redness, definitely not a tough piece of meat.
No.
The chicken, I'm getting a roast. I'm getting something bloody.
Yeah.
Something red.
Thoughts on this Yorkshire?
I love it. I think I like the last places better, but
Sure.
I'm really enjoying this like fluffy pastry that a bread that you can use to sop up all the juices.
Yeah.
Because it has a bit of a savoriness to it, but not too much. You know?
I'm going to be slightly critical here, Joe.
Yeah.
I think this is a little bit stale. I do think that's quite representative of a pub roast experience to a degree, because obviously, like, not everything is being cooked to order.
Yeah.
A place like this is very busy, so they are probably churning stuff out.
Yeah.
Just judging from the kind of texture and the taste of it, a little bit dry.
Uh-huh.
Not enough to make it bad. That just means that you kind of like need a bit more of that gravy to kind of dip it in.
I was just
Yeah,
talking about the
bring that
Yorkshire
moisture, bring it back
pudding.
to life.
By design, though,
Ooh.
they're like, yo, enjoy the gravy. Like, get it.
Is that what the gravy is? I mean, obviously, gravy is just because it's delicious, I'm sure. But like, is that a big part of it also? If the meat is a little drier to your liking,
I thought he was talking about the Yorkshire pudding was dry and stale. And
oh
so
wait,
he was saying
Is-
dip that
oh that's
in
right.
gravy.
Okay, so but same thing. Is it
Yeah.
if it's dry? If it's too dry for you, you can dip it in gravy and moisten it up.
Maybe.
Right? I think everything on the plate works so well. The gravy, the sauce, whatever it is.
My mouth is watering.
It's like
Yeah, I'm
everything's just so like
hungry.
well saturated in it. It enhances the flavor of everything individually, you know? It doesn't taste like the sauce.
No.
It just brings out the flavor of potatoes, the meat, the vegetables, everything. The Yorkshire puddings. Oh, wow, this is fantastic.
There's a lot of debate in the UK about what is and isn't like traditional or good on the side of your roast. I know you don't really care about like food rules very much.
It's just something, it's like such a low stakes thing to be such a jerk about. Right? Anyone who's fighting about some sort of thing of what can and can't go on a pizza, what can and can't be a roast. It's like you're just repeating what your parents told you. It's nonsense. Eat it. If it tastes good, eat it.
To see how much you actually stick to your principles,
Let's go.
let me run a couple by you.
Okay, go.
Would you have one of these with ketchup?
I don't think it needs it, but I wouldn't care if you had
Wait,
it.
with what?
Fine.
The Yorkshire.
Mashed
Semi-roast.
potato instead of roast.
I think it'd
Yeah.
be a shame because
For
you guys do
sure.
such a great potato here.
Wait, what was the question?
He was like, he's trying to test him on
I know,
his
but what was the
anything goes.
What was the question?
He said, what about mashed potatoes with this instead of roast
Oh
potatoes?
yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Oh yeah, I could do with that. Yeah.
Okay, and finally, pickled onions, which apparently some people like to have with their
Eh.
roast.
Here's why I think it's okay.
Sure.
You guys love pickling everything over here. You snack on pickled onions, right?
We
You're,
do.
you're a big pickling country, so I wouldn't do it, but I'm not surprised.
I really thought I was going to get you with that because I know your thoughts on pickles, but hey.
Yeah, no,
you
I like
stuck to
pickled
your
onions.
guns.
I don't like
Yeah.
the pickled gherkins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I like a good
I
pickle,
feel
but
that
I've never
I
had a
would've
pickled
ruined it
onion.
because of
Me
the
either.
overwhelming vinegar acidity
Yeah.
and also an overwhelming flavor of onions
Sure.
would really clash with everything else on the plate. So I would suggest against it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of unconventional roasts,
Yeah.
the place that we're going to next is doing very much that. So do you want to go and check that out?
Unconventional
Let's do it.
roast. Wonder what that is. Black Lock.
This is
Black
Black
Lock.
Lock. I'm going to be honest. Going into this
One and only
Ooh,
Black
white
Lock's-
chocolate cheesecake.
chocolate-
I'm there.
Okay, I like the vibe here. It's very
Much more laid back.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not quite diner, but it's sort of towards that vibe a little bit.
But a little nicer.
It's more upscale than
Yeah.
a diner, but it is more towards the diner vibe than the first one was.
Yeah.
maybe slightly biased, Joe,
Oh, why's that?
because we made a video about roasts in London several years ago, and at that time, this was my favorite.
Well, let me ask you, what is it about this place last time that you think clinched the victory?
So they do like what I would say is a fairly non-traditional roast. The way they
Whoa.
cook things is interesting here. So it's all cooked over a coal fire with English oak.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
So you're
dude.
getting like a really
Yeah.
flame grilled charred effect on a lot of this meat.
Oh,
That
wow.
sounds good.
That sounds really good. That's
You here
really
for
my
it?
alley. Oh,
Nice.
fantastic.
Obviously, your
Wow.
average, like, home cooked
Look at those
roast
peas.
is not going to have that, but it really adds such a lovely, smoky, rich flavor to the meat.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. What about some of the sides? Do you think the potatoes or the puddings?
I love the
differently?
plates.
We'll have to wait and see.
Ooh.
They do
Ooh,
duck fat mashed
look at that.
potatoes. I can't tell if that's excitement or fear.
Oh, it's excitement. Ooh, that sounds really good.
There's a few reasons why
Oh,
people
man.
will cook certain things like roast potatoes in animal fat. Generally, compared to things like maybe butter or like an olive oil, it will have a much higher smoke point, which means it can get to a much hotter temperature before it starts to burn. So it really lets you get a really lovely crispy exterior on those roast potatoes if you do it right.
I'm starting to freak
We'll be
out.
the judges.
Remember, McDonald's fries originally were beef fat, beef
Tallow.
tallow.
And they were delicious.
Yeah, beef fat for the fries or potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
The original McDonald's fries of roast potatoes.
I'm sure that's the exact phrase that Black Lock is looking for. So I'm still having a great time. I'm just dragging a little bit. We've been to a few.
Sure.
It's getting a little tired. I think what would really be a good pick-me-up is some alcohol.
Sure. We have some options here.
Yeah.
They do good cocktails. I have noticed the eye openers section, which sounds like it might be what we need.
Again, you guys, you're just like, hey, everyone in the country's hungover. That's the selling point.
This literally says, if you had a big Saturday, this will sort you out. So I could go for a breakfast martini. Does that sound good?
Yeah, it sounds great.
Cool. All right. So maybe a couple of those. Also, in terms of the meat options
I've never
here,
had a martini,
you can
have
choose
you?
from either the beef.
I don't know. I never was a big,
pork.
big. Oh, that does look
Looks
good.
The whole plate looks good, and I also love the plate it's on. It's very like home, like feels like you're at home eating.
Yeah, I was never a huge fan of like that type of like mixed drinks and stuff like that. I was always just like beer,
Beer.
maybe a shot of whiskey or tequila or something like that.
Yeah.
Just very straight,
Yeah.
you know, that type of thing. I just never really got into like the mixed drink stuff though.
Usually they're more expensive. as
Oh, yeah.
They are famous for their all-in.
Oh my goodness!
A combination of all of them. They're designed for sharing between at least two people.
Oh,
Thankfully, we are two. so we
what
can
is
share.
that?
Yep.
But that way you get the beef, the lamb, and the pork.
Oh,
So
I feel like we got to try all the meats.
okay. We might have to remember this place, depending on how.
Black Lock.
Like, here's the thing, because like we could literally try lamb there as well. We've never tried lamb, and like you could try the roast at the same time you're trying some lamb for the first time. Probably delicious lamb. And was that chicken?
No, it was pork, lamb, and beef, I think.
Oh, the lighter colored was pork. Okay.
I think we do too. Let's go Arby's on this place.
Arby's.
Arby's.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God,
Holy.
lady, what are you doing?
Thank you.
$65.
$65.50. Okay, yeah, that's a lot, but like that's for
We'd
two
be
people.
sharing,
Oh, easily.
like-
All three of us.
$65.
Bowl of peas, a pitcher of gravy, beef.
Picture. A picture of gravy.
A pitcher of gravy. Beef, lamb, and pork roast, duck fat roast potatoes, Yorkshire pudding, seasonal vegetables, and black lock. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Yeah. I'm all over this.
That.
I love the duck fat roast potatoes. I bet that is so good.
I bet they are good.
These as well.
Oh my. Okay, so the Yorkshire
Okay.
pudding's in back.
So it's all
Ridiculous.
just kind of like buried in there.
Yeah, we have.
I'm glad we saw this because if we ended up going to this place, we would have probably ordered two or
Three of them. Sophia, these are on. She gets piled in front of her.
$200 later.
like a cornucopia sized puddings.
Even the
Joe.
cabbage looks good.
Oh, it does.
A mountain of roast meats in front of us. Should
My
we
lord.
try and serve up somehow?
Oh my goodness.
I think buried under here, we each have one massive Yorkshire pudding along with a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, I think there's two, but they're like they're load bearing puddings. They're like flying
Load
buttresses,
bearing.
just keeping this gothic church of meat up.
This is huge. Oh, yeah, just sort yourself out and then I'll get stuck in.
Ooh, your potato fell off. I'm sorry. Okay, rest is yours. Oh wait, do I got a potato in here?
I think there might be potato in the Yorkie as well.
The
These
Yorkie.
Yorkies are like
The
a
Yorkie.
monstrosity. Look at the size of them.
Look at
Wow.
this. It's like a cup. They should have served my drink in this.
Yorkshire martini. There you go.
I'm going for the grave.
Do it, man. This is going to send us to our graves.
That's what I thought he was talking
The
about.
gravy and then the grave.
3 meats on one plate. How do you feel about that?
I feel great about it. I don't know how my stomach's gonna feel about it.
Some crackling as well.
Yeah, I got some.
Have some more.
All right. So cracklings are a standard roast side or add-on.
If you're having roast pork, then I'm very interested in the crackling. So because there is pork on this plate, we therefore have crackling as well.
Oh my goodness, fantastic lamb. But I mean, we're doing the beef, so
Yeah, I mean, it all factors in. One thing I like here
Oh
is
my
that they will
goodness.
just endlessly refill your gravy. If you get all your gravy, tell them. They'll still
You
do it.
would
Okay.
need more?
Okay. You don't get free refills on drinks, but you get free refills on gravy.
Oh, I love it.
Wow, that is awesome. I love that. I'm a fan of gravy. I like both. Like there's only two types of gravy that I know, and people make them differently. But you got brown gravy
And white gravy.
and you got milk gravy,
Yeah.
white gravy. You know, and usually with the white gravy, it's got chunks, little chunks of sausage in it.
Well, not always, but yeah.
No, I'm saying usually, not always, but yeah, usually it does, and it's very peppery, and I love it. It's really good on like fried chicken.
I don't like white gravy.
Yeah, I know you don't.
Brown gravy's pretty good. I don't usually want to like pour it all over everything.
This might be good. Well, I see this and I'm like, okay,
I
I
would
get
try
it.
it that way though.
I look at this and I'm like
Yeah.
thinking like gravy on this meat, gravy on these potatoes and these vegetables. I think I could dig that a lot. This looks amazing.
Just like in America.
Yeah.
We have free soda refills. You get free gravy refills. There should be like a gravy fountain thing. You just walk up with your little boat, fill it up.
Oh. It's our first taste of lamb today. I love lamb.
The lamb is very good.
First taste of lamb today.
I love the
yeah,
lamb.
they've
Let me
been
try the
focusing
beef.
on beef.
Again, that's
Oh,
kind of our main basis for comparison.
surely this is in their third meal today. Eating this
Yes,
today.
it's all in one day.
Okay, I thought this was just filmed over the course of a
No.
couple of days.
No, they
Holy
Doing
how!
it all in one day. I don't know.
I would be so full at this point.
Yeah.
My goodness, because it looks so good, I wouldn't be able to
And
stop
they're
myself
eating
the first
a
time.
decent amount at
That's
all
what I'm
the
saying.
places, so.
Like when I went to the first one, that looked so good, I would not be able to hold myself back from being very full.
Yeah, he made the comment several times that he wished he could eat more.
Yeah, I heard
yes.
that, but I didn't think about it in the fact of like they were literally going to multiple places afterwards. Wow.
It's a thick slab of beef. Do you like that, or do you prefer like a thinner piece?
For this, I want it thicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The color on that is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Again, dry aged for like what, almost 2 months.
2 months. Wow.
All the meats on this are great. They're all great. I'm trying not to eat so fast because I chew this meat.
I'm trying to crack into this enormous Yorkshire. This might be the tallest Yorkshire that we've had today.
I usually would shy away.
think the other
because
one was a
three
little
different meats on
taller.
the plate.
I don't know.
I feel they'd be kind of like struggling for meat supremacy. But all three of these are perfect. Yeah, the beef, wow. I'm also very impressed with the pork.
I think particularly with pork in the UK, it will often be very overcooked, quite grey and like dry in the middle, not what you want. Whereas this has been cooked just right. Basically, if you have,
It's a fatty piece of meat.
yeah,
Thank you.
so you can
Give
preserve
me
that
that
moisture.
fat. Yes.
Also, if you are paying as close attention to where it's coming from as Blacklock are,
Yeah.
they've got like one farm in Cornwall where they get like all their meat from, and they have specific herds where they
Wow.
get all their meat from.
Oh,
They
yeah?
have so much control over the quality. that
He
when
knows a
you have
lot
that
about these
quality
individual
control,
restaurants.
You can also afford to cook it
Well, he's a
slightly
foodie,
on the
so
like, rarer
that's true.
side to what you might be used to, but it's completely safe and it tastes so much better. Any critical notes for Blacklock?
Potatoes weren't my favorite of the day.
Sure.
They did a good job. I think because you hyped me up with them adding a little bit of the animal fat
The
on
duck
there.
fat, yeah.
Thought I was going to lose my mind on the potatoes. They're pretty good. Hang on.
They didn't sound crispy,
They just said it was
though.
crispy.
I also need to give it a second try.
The skin isn't as like flavorful as I was expecting. Considering everything else on the plate, still hold their own.
I'd agree. I think maybe that's let it down ever so slightly. I tell you what, this might be my favourite Yorkshire that we've had today.
Really?
Yeah, I think texturally this is like exactly what I want from a Yorkshire pudding, because it is crispy on the outside, but that's not the only texture that's in there. Like, particularly once you get to the kind of lower part of it and the inside, it's still quite soft. Got like a little bit of a chew to it.
Yeah.
I love that texture, man. It's just the perfect vessel for like gravy and meat.
I suddenly hit a meat and potato wall.
It happens to the best of us.
I have a question. You can only get this meat on Sunday, like any other day of the week, just the dried stuff is locked away?
So barring a few specific places, most places in London and I think up and down the UK will only do a roast on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
These are all Sunday menus, Sunday specific menus.
Wow. So
That's different than here in the U.S.
yeah,
I feel
but like legit, it truly is what it means. Sunday
Only on
roast.
Sunday.
Wow. And so I'm guessing that
Makes it more special.
It does.
I guess.
And I'm thinking at home, you guys probably wouldn't do this any other day of the week. If you're going to do it, it probably would be on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
It's just probably a tradition that goes back a long time.
But did you
just for
catch
Sundays.
that though? Like
What?
they have a specific menu just
I know.
for Sunday.
I know.
We don't have.
Yeah,
that
that's true.
here.
Yeah, we don't.
Different.
This really isn't something that you can just walk into a random place and order on a day that isn't a Sunday.
All right. I think I got one more roast in me.
Okay,
How?
me too. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'd be walking so slow right now.
Rabbit.
Yeah, right. This place looks really nice. Very posh neighborhood we're in, as you said on the way up here.
so we're in West London.
Oh, this looks
where the posh people are from.
Oh, nice.
very quiet.
It's a nice place. We're on King's Road. Brought you here basically because A, it's a slightly different vibe to the ones that we've had before. It's a nice, relaxed, like almost more of a cafe vibe.
Ooh, I
in
like
here, rather
the
than, like, a
color.
restaurant.
Yeah.
But that said, they do a spectacular roast. It's another place with a big emphasis on like sustainability and quality, and there's some other really fun bits on the menu as well that we should try. One of
Ooh,
these
like-
starters. Have you seen the Marmite eclair, for example?
Marmite
I haven't.
eclair.
Is it sweet
Marmite.
but also marmitey?
I love Marmite. I'm intrigued to see how they put it in an eclair, but I feel like I have to order one of those now.
Do you think it's like completely frosted with Marmite?
I guess we'll have to wait and see how it comes out.
Yeah, we'll have to wait, won't we? Thinking of it anymore. I'll taste it, but I don't. Well, heck that.
That's fine. You got to save some room. because
Marmite's
we have
very
one
love
roast
or
to eat.
hate.
I will say, do you get a lot of questions about whether or not we actually shoot these in one day or not?
No, mostly people ask me, what do they ask? If we eat all of it.
Sure. Just to clarify, yes, we don't normally look this kind of like flushed and sweaty after just eating like one roast. At least I don't think I do.
Yeah, well, I am still enthusiastic
I am.
about how delicious this is. It's supposed to be one of the best in the city. The
Yes.
place is really nice. I dig the vibe.
I know we've eaten a lot of roast today, but I think we should probably do the beef.
Oh, they get the gravy right there already.
Because the pork's meant to be really good here.
Ooh.
Look at this Yorkshire pudding.
Beautiful. I'll take the pork. Thank you.
So roast potatoes,
Ooh.
$30.
sauteed cabbage,
Oh,
and
fantastic.
gravy made
Ooh.
from veal sprinkling.
35.
Beautiful.
Fantastic
Thank you.
looking Yorkshire puddings.
That
Is that a Bloody Mary
Look at the size
in the
of it.
boot?
Looks like it.
I'm looking at this. The beef looks perfect on my
Yeah.
end.
So I've got the pork.
I'm curious about these potatoes.
I'm very excited by this crackling. That
And
is
bit-
like perfect pork crackling.
Oh, I got some crackling.
I don't know if you got any, but I can pass you some of mine.
Yeah, give me a crackle.
Give me the crap.
Crackle. Do you hear
Wow.
how crunchy
The
it is?
little like the glistening fat underneath and the crackle.
That might be best crackling. That might have won the best crackling of the day
Oh,
award.
that sounds amazing.
Yeah, if the
hands
mic's
down the
picking it
bottom.
up.
Holy. Yeah, that sounds
We're
awesome.
not just here for the crackling.
I would. I'd come just for that. That sounds
Maybe let's
good.
talk about the American gravy that we're used to. Mm-hmm. This looks really good.
Look at the pot of gravy.
That's huge. Oh, that's
I
kitchen
have to
probably.
comment on this
I
Yorkshire.
don't know. I think it was
That is
them.
insane. You can see they've kind of like
Huh.
have started cooking it in the kind of like muffin pan that we would normally use for Yorkshires, but then it just kind of gets to like a certain level, loses the guidelines, and just goes. Poof. You look like you've enjoyed your first mouthful there, Joe.
Yeah, that
Talk us through.
they've flavored this meat perfectly. Has probably the best flavor of beef we've had today.
Really?
Also melted
Wow.
in my mouth, and I'm looking at this Yorkshire. Ooh, good.
Wow. It has such an interesting texture.
Oh, that looks good.
This pork is like
wow.
insanely tender. It's like I was talking earlier about how I think in the UK we have a habit of overcooking pork,
Yeah,
but this just like comes apart in your mouth.
yeah, nothing overcooked on this
It's like I
plate,
can
for
barely even
sure.
get a forkful because it's just like falling off the fork. So tender. Okay.
I think it's saying a lot that if they're enjoying it this much, as
After all
the
this time.
fourth one they've tried in a single
Yeah.
day, then can you imagine like how much they would have loved it at the
That
start?
that definitely says something.
Would you mind carving me a small bit of your beef, please? That is, I think, our baseline for comparison. So I've got to get on. Get
I
in
give you
on
more
that.
than a carve, man. You know, peace.
Who's the
Yeah,
carver
man,
beef?
That does look good. It does look good.
Potatoes now.
Who's carved up?
It's very interesting though that each of the places' beef were different colors. Like they
Different doneness.
Yeah, like you remember we saw one that was a very almost bright red. It was very very pink, and this one is more
Done.
Yeah, this is more
Yeah,
of the
I
way
prefer that.
you would kind of
Yeah.
like it probably. I personally would love it a little bit
More pink.
More pink, I think. But it also depends on how long it's been dry aged because that also will increase the tenderness. And I feel like you could probably get away with cooking it a little more if it was more dry aged.
Yeah.
Potatoes again, really crispy on the outside, but just pillowy to cut through.
That's some of this beef.
Sorry.
This gravy's incredible too. Wow, man, this is really fantastic. I don't know.
I get what you mean about the beef. It's like almost like a grilled steak type of taste
Yeah.
to that, right?
Yeah.
Grilled steak.
Ooh, the potatoes.
Yeah, well seasoned.
How could you be this
Maybe not
excited
quite.
about food
I know,
after
after
this much?
trying
Crunchy on the outside.
like this
as I
is your
like
fourth
from
one.
My dream roasty.
I mean, let me try
More of a
this
sort
roast.
of slightly chewier texture on the outside.
I gotta say, buddy, this is really good. This is really good.
Take a piece of pork, we'll do a little meat swap.
Meat swap.
Meat swap.
I'm gonna try this Yorkie. I don't know how I'm gonna even get into this thing. It's huge. I might just have to take a note out of your book and just tear.
Rip and dip.
Rip and dip.
The American slogan.
Oh wow.
Rip and
Rip and dip. you want,
instead of utensils.
you want to do a
Say it.
meat swap? Hey. Grab the roll.
Let's do a rip and dip.
Go do a rip and dip meat swap.
Oh, goodness.
There's no gravy, just straight up Yorkie.
Yeah, you weren't kidding. This is really tender pork.
He's like about to fall out of a chair.
Pork. It's not as tender as the confit pork we started the day with, but it's pretty close. Every other pork we've had has been cut and prepared similar to the same texture as the beef that we've had everywhere. With this pork and the pork at the first one,
Yeah.
how they make it so it just melts in your mouth, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
brother.
With the pork head, that almost is like cheating because of the fat content in there.
Yeah,
But this is like
it is cheating.
This is like lean pork, but it still has that like butter soft texture.
All right.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Marmite
they're
eclair.
tiny.
So Joe, these are the famous mushroom marmite eclairs.
Mushroom.
Marmite.
Cute. Looks very non-threatening.
I'm so full. I'm so full.
Me too.
But this is fantastic. What's going on here?
So we have a little egg confit. Not our first confit of the day. Oh,
Here it goes.
I'm gonna do the whole thing.
Oh. A new experience. It certainly is a Marmite. I didn't know it was going to be cold in the middle. By Claire. Oh, wow.
I don't know if I've ever put anything like that in my mouth before.
Okay. Overall, I like that. Just unfamiliar.
Yeah, I should probably leaning the same way.
Yeah.
I love mushrooms. I love Marmite, but there was I think a lot texturally going on there,
Yeah.
which maybe is not quite up my street, but flavor-wise, pretty good.
I can't eat another bite. I'm dead. I'm just going to...
Pass out on the floor.
Good night.
Joe's gone. Good night, ma'am. I think it might be about time to have a little recap of our day.
Yeah.
And then pick our favorite.
It's going to be really hard.
It's going to be hard.
Okay,
So I think from my perspective, it's helpful for me to like break the roast down into like individual components
Yeah.
and maybe say like, okay, well these guys did that the best and these guys did that the best, and then factor that into the final decision. So I think if we're looking at the meats,
Yeah.
I think actually it's probably between Old Queen's Head and here for me in terms of the quality of the beef.
Okay.
That like dry aged flavor, the tenderness,
Okay.
all of that.
The beef, along with this gravy they have here, just the flavor's just wow. Okay.
Roast potatoes, for me, fallow is clear. I think they're kind
Yeah,
of
those
like
were
under the
really
radar.
crispy.
Those, yeah, I think those were the
Churning
best.
out all throughout the day, so you know you're going to get them fresh. They're still going to be crispy. They're not leathery or tough at all on the outside.
Yeah.
Still fluffy on the inside.
Yeah.
They're winning.
It's definitely set a standard. Really nice restaurant also. I know it was a bit of a higher price point, but I think that for what we got there was definitely worth what they were charging.
Best Yorkshire of the day, I actually think might have been rabbit. right here.
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? These Yorkshires are incredible. Heard the guy
Fresh.
call down to the kitchen to be the two best looking ones. Absolutely delivered.
Yeah.
These look fantastic.
It
And they
paid off.
tasted very well.
They did. And then other stuff on the plate as well. Obviously, like the gravy, I think pretty similar across the board, to be honest. Like everywhere had a pretty good gravy. The vegetables did vary in quality. I think also one thing that really stood out was the parsnips at fallow.
Yeah.
I think one thing
Yeah,
that I
those
really love
looked
about roast is that
good.
unexpected elements of the dish can really stand out. But just their like caramelization that they got on those, that natural sweetness.
I thought they were
was amazing.
fries. Like,
Yeah, I
chips.
did too.
Broadly speaking, the veg and like the carrots and the parsnips were the same, but that really did like kind of set them apart for me.
Well, I've been thinking a lot
there's-
about it.
Yes.
And by a lot, I mean the past 45 seconds. And I have to say, I'm only thinking of it like overall. And I'm going to say I think rabbit was my favorite.
Really?
Wow.
This is fantastic.
Based on his
The only note
reaction
I would
eating
have
it.
That's
potatoes
true.
other than that. Both meats were incredible. This Yorkshire pudding's incredible. And I really
Look
did
at that. Look
Look
at
at that
that.
powdery deliciousness on the potatoes.
That is
What
incredible. Like,
kind
seriously,
of seasoning is that?
that's amazing.
the gravy that they have here.
Yeah.
That season's so fantastic. So this is my favorite.
The one he's at
I'm
now.
surprised.
Why?
I don't know. It wasn't my favorite. It was very good.
Okay, fine.
Not my favorite.
What's your favorite?
I don't think there was much between any of the four we tried today. It really came down to a narrow choice between two for me. My favorite
The first
was
one.
fallow.
Wow.
I think it was on the slightly more expensive side, although honestly, looking at the price point of maybe the rabbit roast or the black block roast, we actually weren't paying that much more. And I just think really the care and attention to detail that fallow were paying to their food really shone through. I think each individual component, the level was just super high. But I also want to give a shout out to the Old Queen's Head because I do think in terms of like a pub roast, they're doing a great job. And that was almost like half the price of some of the ones that we've had today. And I don't think it felt like it was half the price in terms of the quality.
Okay.
Would you recommend an American to try a Sunday roast while they're in town?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I give them a heads up, like, you will be so exhausted.
Don't eat 4 in one day.
Yeah.
That was incredible, guys.
It was really interesting to see the variation, but not a lot of variation. It's pretty, like, it's kind of a science, so.
It is, but I felt like most of the pricing was similar. There was one that was like much cheaper, but most of them were pretty much around the same.
Wish they had done, like you said, like a more home cooked version.
Well,
but I get they were doing like the London food tour.
They're just doing like restaurants. Overall, I think these 4 places give you a general overview of what you can expect. Like going into this, if someone asked me, I would have never expected it to be Sunday roast to be pork, chicken.
Yeah, I would have just assumed beef or lamb.
Probably lamb, but mainly beef is what I would have thought. But it's so much more than that. And, and this definitely looks different than what I was expecting in so many ways. Like the fact that the roasted potatoes can be crispy, that is something I never would have thought.
I wouldn't have thought that.
And it seems like, you get mixed. There's no 100% consistency regarding what vegetables you're going to get on your plate.
I feel like the vegetables are the biggest variation in the whole thing.
But all of them come with gravy, sometimes free refills, which is pretty incredible. I love that. It's actually something now that I would expect in the UK. As much as I've seen you guys talk about gravy in the comments section, and considering that I don't know if I've ever really done a video about something with gravy. I don't think I have. I don't think you have you?
I don't think so.
And so, considering I've seen gravy mentioned so many times in the comment section without like actually doing something regarding it.
Gravy. We've been sent quite
we have.
gravy.
We have. And I do like a gravy. It depends on who's making it, I guess.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want to go to KFC and get gravy around here.
I'm glad we watched this, though, because I would have had quite a bit of sticker shock if we got there.
I honestly
and ordered a bunch of Sunday roast, like all 3 of us.
I guess that's true. Like I'm thinking of it as a total bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you're thinking like we both need to get a roast and they're both basically $40.
Right.
It's like and Sophia's eating. You're spending $100+ on a meal.
When really you only need to order like maybe 2.
And maybe 1 at some of these places.
The one place, where was it? What was the?
I can't remember the name of it, but
it was like a heaping.
Yeah,
plate.
Yeah, that was. I think that was meant for 2 people. It had to be meant for 2 people. They put 2 of the Yorkshire puddings in there, but
I would be curious to hear you guys' favorite place to get a Sunday roast aside from home, like. Next to a home-cooked version of Sunday roast, where would you go to get a good one?
Yeah, and I really do want to look into. Let us know in the comments, guys. Do you believe, and I'm pretty sure this is true, that when you get a Sunday roast at home, Grandma made it, maybe you make it. It's going to definitely be different than this. It's not going to be as elevated, probably. But would you have the Yorkshire pudding nearly every time? Is gravy as big of a component as it seems to be?
It seems like it is.
I
feel like that's a non-negotiable.
What vegetables would you normally have with it? Would your potatoes generally be roasted like this with a crispy outside? Or would you ever add something like mashed potatoes with it instead of the... I got all these questions, but there is another question I'm curious about. When it comes to Sunday roast, probably happening on Sundays. Growing up, we would go to my grandmother's, and it was basically our go-to thing was fried chicken, and then we'd have sliced tomatoes, and there'd be cucumbers and vinegar, and there'd be mashed potatoes and Crowder peas and rolls and that type of thing, right? Mm-hmm. So that was kind of our Sunday go-to with my grandmother. And I think that was a kind of a normal thing here in the U.S. in the South, especially. For a
lot of people,
they did, Sunday fried chicken. It was just that thing. But I'm curious: is there a dessert that normally goes along with the average Sunday roast?
Yeah.
Considering that Sunday roast is such a staple that so many people probably did for very long periods of time every Sunday, or at least most Sundays. Probably something grandma, you remember from your childhood, grandma would fix it every Sunday or something like that. Or mom, yeah. But I'm guessing since that's such a staple, there may be an actual dessert staple that goes along with that meal.
Yeah, that's a good question.
And they didn't go, I'm sure it's not the Marmite eclair, or what was it? What was it, Marmite eclair? Is that what they had?
Yeah. Marmite and mushroom.
Yeah, yeah, that's interesting. I guess it was not that.
Nasty.
I think for us with a Sunday, a lot of times we would have homemade ice cream. You know, the slow churn kind.
Yeah, that was like. I mean, we did that at family get.
Strawberry shortcake would be a big one we would do on a regular basis.
A pie, maybe. Yeah.
Hot fudge cake. That would be something my grandma would always make. But anyways, guys. This video is probably getting long now, but I think we both agree on this, that this looks incredible.
Yeah.
Every single place has its merits that we saw here. And overall, I can tell, I 100% know, not even a question, when we get a chance to try basically any Sunday roast, we're going to like this. I think I'm going to like all the different components of this. It looks incredible. Yeah. I would personally want to go for the beef first because I like beef over chicken, and I'm not as much of a fan of chicken or pork as much as I am beef. But good, soft, moist pork can be really nice.
Yeah, but I still prefer beef.
Do you know what this reminded me of a little bit? The especially when it comes to the pork. Used to make this. I loved it. You would take a pork loin and you'd create that
the tenderloin.
You'd create that like savory sweet sauce that goes along with it. No, the sauce.
I put a rub on it. I cook it in the Instant Pot, and then I make like a gravy.
But it's like
of the cooked bit.
It's both sweet and savory.
Yeah.
They're so good. That's so good. Oh my goodness. I want that. But yeah, guys, definitely look forward to checking this out. Let us know in the comments what you think. What are you used to when it comes to Sunday roast? Have you been to any of these restaurants, and what'd you think? Let us know your favorite when it comes to Sunday roast. But I think that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please click that like button. Feel free to drop your comments or suggestions about this video or others. And don't forget to subscribe to continue to follow us on our journey. Until next time, guys. Peace.
Bye.